So these are my 2025 forecast, my predictions and my forecast for year 2025. Some of these things you don't need rocket science. Some of these things you don't need a prophet. You don't need you just need to do historic analysis and futuristic projections. And what do you have? You know. So going forward 2025. I mean, on the global stage, before January 20th, when Donald Trump is going to officially take over the reins of being the 47th American president elect, resuming taking his oath to office and everything. Before that January 20th, a lot. A lot is still going to happen. A lot is still going to happen on the international scene. I see a lot of difficulty in international commerce, like what you might have right now. You might have increased escalation, increased hostilities on international territorial waters, where the Houthis, these Houthi rebels in Yemen, you can have them now start to hijack more international vessels. You can have them start to hijack, disrupt global supply chain. You can have these Houthis now, they'll have escalation in disruption of supplies. We'll have more difficulty in the supplies of grain, like wheat from Ukraine, because of the bombardment. You keep hearing now how Russia is advancing, how Russia is taking more territory from Ukraine. Russia right now is taking more territory from Ukraine. Russia is pounding Ukraine a lot harder. And then you have the Western allies, Germany backing Ukraine, America, UK. I think France recently started pulling out, but you still have a lot of these NATO organizations showing a lot of support for Ukraine, that Ukraine should still go ahead and still, try to force Vladimir Putin to negotiations, peace talks, and all of that. So in the midst of all of that, where we are having all of those global tensions, where we are having Israel, right now, Israel has done the unthinkable. Israel is just like Israel against the world, and Israel has American backing. So before Donald Trump is sworn in January 20th, we still have over 20 something days to go. Israel will want to ramp up what am I call it? They want to clean up on all of its recent military aerial bombardment activities, where Israel has carried out a lot of what am I call it now, in Gaza, in Lebanon, and now there's even reports that Israel were the one backing the militia in Syria to topple Assad, and Assad has run to Russia. Assad right now is in Russia, somewhere in Russia under Vladimir Putin's watch. So now Israel has all those corridor to. When Israel and Iran would have to start this thing. Right now, Iran, their Iron Dome has failed. Their C-300 Iron Dome, Iran is exposed, but Iran has to save face. Iran, one way or the other, has to hit Israel. Israel has played the ball in Iran's court, telling Iran, look, you guys, if you come for us, we'll come for you 10 times more than how you come for us. But Iran is in the middle of, like, man, we just have to do something. So it's either Iran possibly de-escalates this or fires back as Israel. And it's not going to be conventional warfare. It's not going to be all of what you have. It's going to be aerial. Israel has a lot of fighter jets, F-35s, F-16s. Israel has a lot of American fighter jets in their air armory. Israel has their air defense system, their dome. Israel has a lot of aerial capabilities. So I see Israel hitting Iran really hard. It's going to be really difficult. But amidst all of that, coming back home, right? We have seen where the president has been able to shore up crude oil production, where we have been able to ramp up crude oil production. We've gotten to some levels, appreciable levels. We've seen the budget presented at the National Assembly, where we are believing that 2025 we are going to have a lot more access in terms of reach to the common man, where the common man will have rich to life. The common man will have a fresh of breath air, where the common man now can say, okay, I'm going to the filling station, and the filling stations are competing to collect my money. The filling stations are in serious market competitions to attract me to come and buy petrol from them, where prices are crashing, where we have the dollar rate right now. The dollar rate has fallen from 1.9 to 1.7, now is at 1.5. We're having these projections where we're believing that God has been good during this year's rainy season. Now farmers are out with bounty harvest. We have a lot of stock right now. If we have good storage facilities, mechanisms where we store food, so that the dry season that is coming, March, April, May, we don't seem to run out of excess. And even at the dry season, we still do irrigation farming, we do dry season farming. We have a lot of commodity. We have food commodities where there's access to food, where people don't get stampeded because they are going to collect palliative, where people have access. They have we have the implementation of the minimum wage, where there's enough money to get what you want. These are the predictions going forward to 2025 locally. Things are going to be easier for the average Nigerian in 2025. Although the global scale at large is looking really difficult in terms of all the wars, in terms of the possibility of a third world war, World War III, and all of that. But locally, we can still count our blessings and name all our blessings one by one. President Tinubu has done a lot in terms of and he has been consistent in policies. You see, this man that on the first day of his inauguration, he said subsidy is gone, that unified the FX rate. Is it him now you think he will not pass these tax reform bills? These tax reform bills, go and look into these tax reform bills. It is for the rich to expand the net so that the rich can contribute more into the national treasury. Do you understand? We widen the tax net. These are the things American has done years back. President Tinubu is implementing all of these policies. I think we should just give this man time. This man has liberated local government. He has given local government autonomy. He has given local government autonomy. He has increased the minimum wage. He has dropped the price of the dollar. He has dropped it. He said, the price of petrol is coming down now. The price of petrol is coming down now. This man, he didn't say he's a messiah, but he has been able to progressively. This man is an intellectual. This man is following after the footprints of Awolowo. This man is let's give this man time. Let the opposition relax. Let the president run out his tenure. If need be, we'll give him a second chance. He does these things, and this man has given student loans. What else do you want this man to do, for crying out loud? Is it until it comes to spoon feed you? President Tinubu has done quite well. I score him. Even on the media chat, he rated himself. Mokwe Ogun was asking if the president should be scoring himself. Why shouldn't the president access the situation where we are coming from, where we are and where we are going to, and give himself a pass mark? Why is Mokwe Ogun just trying to be unnecessarily, how am I going to put it now? That was so uncalled for. Mokwe Ogun should be a lot more, at ease with herself when she's with a personality as such as the president, and not try to be the regular channels TV super hostess, or what am I call it? The president on the media chat showed a lot of liveliness. He showed a lot of mental alertness. He showed a lot of national responsibility. The man showed a lot of, he showed a lot of how he heartfelt with the people, how he commiserates with the people, how, he feels the man is not after himself. You can tell this is a politician that wants things to work for the average Nigerian. And we must all contribute to push this our president to where the greater heights he wants for this country. We'll talk more on all of this.